Gentlemen, ladies, and everyone else in between, welcome once again to another night of arting. Yes, I needed to do the music in that sort of way so that it, like, fit. Alright, so we have only 2 more characters that we need to color in. And then we'll have the whole squad, the whole main squad of the team. So that's why I'm just like, hey, let's go ahead. Let's tackle it. Let's tackle some. We don't have to do them all, of course, if we can't. But let's try and tackle some tonight. So the characters that we have to color in tonight is Macy and Nicks, which we're going to start off with Nicks right here because that was the first one that popped up, and I'm just like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's do Nicks. So yes. So hello to everyone popping in. Hello to Matt, Miguel, Pat, Patrick, and all you guys coming in. All you ladies, guys. You can't bounce those, I'm sorry. No context. No context, everybody. Anyway. Night-night. Alright. Alrighty, so here we're gonna start off with Nyx's main color. So of course we know exactly what we're doing in terms of this. I mean, it's just another freaking draw. It's just another coloring sesh, you know. Also, hello Spoodermans, and hello Yoshi. How you doing? And Jake, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Anyway, so I guess we'll start off. Okay, so first we have to start off with the fur patterns, because how I do it is that I combine the fur patterns with the actual coloring. Because if I was to just do this in a black line, it would not look right, and it would not look like a fur pattern in any way. Hey Zach, how was your day today? It was pretty good, honestly. It was pretty good. I was able to chat with some old friends. We were able to chat a little bit today after a while of, you know, kind of like silence or radio silence. So it was nice. It was a nice meeting once again. I finally beat the Legends out of Echoes of Wisdom with no deaths. Hey, nice. Also, hello Angel, how you doing? By the way, did you say the Mr. Krabs video today? Or did you see it? Yeah, I saw it. It was pretty good. I literally just saw it a couple of minutes ago before I started stream. It was really good. Alrighty, so first off, we need to start with getting these situated. Which, luckily, this is actually rather simple. Like this. But yeah, how was everybody's day? How y'all doing today? Everybody staying safe? Staying sane? Being good? All that whatnot? I hope you are. I honestly hope you all are. I'll see you tomorrow, friend. Alright, Matthew, thanks for coming by. About to have this stream as background noise while I log on. Wow. Nice. Go for it. Have my stream on the background. Have it as a means of relaxation. To listen to, do whatever you want to do. This is mostly just a means to allow you guys to relax a little bit. On a holiday. Ooh, what holiday are you on? It's great to spend some time with friends. Yes, very much so, definitely. I was able to really get some time to just relax, just chill, kick back, you know, all that whatnot. It was nice. It was really, really nice. It was really nice. Of course, I got some work done today. Mostly with script writing. I'm writing the script for the Halloween video. And then I'm also editing up another video as well. I've got a lot of things that I'm editing up and writing at this particular point in moment. So, you know, plenty of content. A going con one. Oh, that type of holiday. Ooh, nice. Hell yeah. Sounds like a good time, honestly. That sounds like a really good time. I was at a con not too long ago, funnily enough. It was at, I think it was a con nearby. I don't remember the name of it, but it was a pretty good one, honestly. I gotta the highlight was going to the cellar area. The cellar areas are always fun to go to. I've been chilling, finally done with school, so I've had time to catch up on some games that were on my to-do list. Lamount. Nice, alright. Alright, being able to relax. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that most of the time. But, you know, I'd rather have work than not, because otherwise, you know, I'd get bored throughout the day, and I wouldn't have much to do. There we go. There we go. Hope this isn't the only song. Yeah, I would consider art streams like this as wind down streams. Gonna finally start working on fixing my sleep schedule. Yeah, you know, if this helps get you nice and calm, winds you down, all that whatnot. That's one of the reasons why I usually do these solo, because then that way, you know, it's not so loud with like other folks. This one being just like a one-on-one, just able for just something that people will be able to relax to listen to and just unwind, all that whatnot. That's the main goal of these type of streams, really. Hey Yuzora, how you doing? Okay, later dude. Alright Jake, thanks for coming by. Please be sure to have a good day, alright? Let me see. Next is coloring. Playing video games. Ooh, nice. Yeah, there were a lot of times where I just sit around bored. Work isn't fun, but at least it's something to do. Exactly. It's better to have work than to just sit around doing absolutely jack shit. Because otherwise, you know, like I said, I'd get bored and then I wouldn't have anything really to do. Let's see, there we go. Hey, Nick, how you doing? It's going to be lit. Going to be a steampunk character. Ooh, very nice, very nice, very nice. A steampunk character, something different. You know, it's not just anime character number 3. You know what I mean? It's something different. I like it. I like it a lot. Also, I like the aesthetic of steampunk stuff a lot. So, you know, it kind of scratches an itch in my brain whenever I see it. Eyebrows the same color. Okay, cool. Yeah, another dog night. Yes, we're doing Nicks today, and we'll see if we can also do Macy as well. It really depends on how much we're able to get done. Luckily, you know, we're not starting late, so you know it won't be that big of a deal. You know, which it won't be too difficult to get multiple done, or at least start on the other one if we can't, because we're gonna shade this one just like we shaded last one, because I really like the shading, and you know, doing the whole trying to would I say replicate or like practice? I guess more like practice. To practice the shading techniques that CeeHaz does in terms of like the colors and everything. Good. Hey, Masky, how you doing? Thinking I'm ready to post my Hero Forge creation on my Instagram. I think I have enough that I can showcase what I can do. Yeah, go for it. Your artwork is getting good? I'd say so. I mean, it's definitely way better than what it was before. I think I found my style, so to speak. It's just now just honing it, you know, figuring out what I can do, what to do, and all that whatnot. Go ahead and draw the brawler. The fighter Nicks. That's who we're making today. Anyway. There we go. Let me see. Okay, I need to make sure that I remember that as well. How the hair is shaded in regards to that. But, you know, that won't be too difficult. I know we can do it. I know that we have the know-how, the power. Can't wait to play Castlevania Collection on my Nintendo Switch this Halloween. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't had the chance to really play that game, honestly. I haven't really had the chance at all. One of these days I should play it, but, you know, I'm not too worried about it. Alright. And her stomach and arms are also that same color. The color seems to stop at her shoulders. Seems to go like that. So the shoulder, and then it stops right at the biceps, or around there. So the same would probably be around like here. Let's see. So this bit here is the shoulder. So if that's the case, then this needs to go around like that. There we go, like that. Perfect. And then the shoulder here would do the same thing, where it's just like this. Perfect. Okay. And we'll color it in like that. Perfect. Yeah, yeah. The Pac-Man clip. Now I'm remembering the Pac-Man clip of him going, yeah, from freaking what the fuck's that game called? Pac-Man World. That's it. That's the one. I feel bad for someone who's about to be uppercutted by those fists. Look, if they're about to be uppercutted by those fists, that means that they were on the wrong side of the team. They should have been not fucking up. That's all I could say. They shouldn't have been trying to cause trouble. That's all I gotta say about that. Let's see. Vernius. Yeah, yep. I'm wanting to see if I can make my Undertale OC on Hero Forge. I'm sure you can. It's not impossible. I'm sure it's not impossible. I've heard of more impossible things than that, honestly. There we go. And then the body around here is where she'll be also having this kind of cream color. There we go. There we are. There we go. Of course, you know, we're gonna crop this lower part out, but I'm gonna go as far down as possible. She a lead buff doggy. Yes. Getting a fist bump from her would be an honor. That would be funny. That would be funny. First time I've heard about Pac-Man was watching reruns of the 80s cartoon version on Cartoon Network. Really? My first introduction was when I played the game when I was younger. Honestly, I really do enjoy Pac-Man. Pac-Man is still a game that I would constantly enjoy playing. I absolutely adore the game, if I'm being 100% honest. It's a really good time. It's a really good time. I never really had too much of a problem with it, you know. If somebody looked at me and was just like, yo, you want to play Pac-Man? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll play Pac-Man. That's never an issue. Never an issue. The only time it's ever an issue is if, like, it's like one of them Pac-Man games where I'm not too well versed in it. Like, for example, the Pac-Man spin-offs that they tried to do. But most of them were fine. I mean, I never really had a problem with any of the spin-offs. As long as the game works well and all that whatnot, then I'm good. Pac-Man Championship Edition was a fun Pac-Man game. I enjoyed playing that when I got it on my Xbox, and I still play it from time to time whenever I have the chance. Good game, good game. Would getting a fist bump break the hand by those gauntlets? Yeah, probably. Yeah, most definitely. You will probably lose the feeling in your hand for a little bit. I ain't gonna front you. I ain't gonna front you. It just seems like it's just that deadly of a fist bump. Let's see. Does her palm have a different color? It does, actually. Oh, wait. Hold up. Oh, I have them inside out. I just realized that. Wait a minute. Damn it. Okay. We can still make this work. Hold on. I just realized her shoulders are not the cream colored bits. The cream colored bits are the cream colored bits are on her arms. I just realized that. Damn it. Oh well. That's fine. Luckily, that's the cool thing about digital art. You can easily erase your mistakes and fix them. The joys, am I right? Anyway. And then, if anything, this makes this easier too. Because now I can just grab this and then do this little number. And bam. And then we just do the same over here like this. Bam. All right, now we can easily color that bit in and not have to worry about going over the lines. I knew something was fishy. Like, a part of me was telling me, like, yo, does this look correct to you? And I was just like, let me double check. Hey, Alfredo, how you doing tonight? You ever heard of a GameCube game called Eternal Darkness? I have. I've never had the chance to play it, though, but I have heard people praise it a lot for what it was capable of doing. It looks like a really neat game. I just never had the chance to play it because when it came out, I was way too young to really experience it, since the game was kind of a game for the older audience and not for a kid. Imagine a handshake with those gauntlets. That will crush your hands. Probably. Most definitely. That happened to Ruby Rose and Ruby. I have not seen Ruby in a while. I've not seen Ruby in a long time. Ever played Joe and Mac Caveman Ninjas game? I've heard of it. Joe and Mac, I've heard of them before, but I've just never played them. I've never played those games before. Like I said, I've heard of them, and I've seen gameplay of it, and I know of their existence, and I know exactly what you're talking about, but I've never played them myself. Never had the chance. Never exactly had the chance. But they don't look like bad games, though. It's just, like I said, it's just nothing that I had the chance to play. There we go. Alrighty, now let's see if we can get this bit in here colored without touching the other thing here. If so, and if I do, oh well. I'll just suck it up, but you know, I hope I don't. I want to try and make it as perfect as I can. Yep, okay. So I know what's gonna have to be done, which is fine. I knew I was gonna have to do that at some point. I was gonna have to fix it, which is fine with me. I'd rather do it like that than to have it look like a mess. There we go, and then we go all the way down like that. Perfect. All right, and then we'll grab our real brush, or our chibi style brush. Evening. Hey, Emperor Dogs, how you doing? What was sex with her like? That's crazy. I want to hug all the dog necks, especially Ornette, or Ornetta, or Ornette. I like Ornette. Like I said this before, but Ornette's probably my favorite of the team. Mostly because I just like her character design. I like her, you know. I just like the character. I like the character a lot. She is probably my favorite character. She's the favorite of the team. I like her a lot. I like her a lot. Alrighty, and then we just do this phone number. Bam. Okay. I mean, this is all gonna get cut off anyway, but you know, regardless, I still want to make it look good. Damn. Hold on. All I want to do is just fill that in so that it's straighter. The only problem I have with fur patterns like this, I can never get them to be straight lines, and then people notice, and then I feel bad. Actually, I have a better idea for this. Let's just do this, and then just color all this in. Make sure we color up that part of the arm. I noticed you. I saw you. I saw that. Okay, we're just gonna color in that entire part, and then we're just gonna come in and then fix that. Here we go. Hey, Zach. Hey, Schizoclown, how you doing? Let's go gambling. I'd rather not go gambling. That's some big muscles. Yes. Yes. One of the best parts of her is the big muscles. Found out. So today I met Erica Lindbeck, Christina V, and Vivian. Christina V, Vivian Madrano, and Brandon Rogers. Ooh, nice. Very nice. I like to think Nicks is very fun to have around. Probably. Honestly, I believe so. You know, I've said this before, but Nicks is the type, probably like the type of person that would like, does not mind getting into a fight. She's not stupid. Like, she's not gonna like get into a fight with every damn person she meets, but she's not gonna have an issue getting fighting if necessary. You know, she's the one that's gung-ho. She's like, all right, we got to fight. All right, cool. Point me at them. You know, so we got to jump somebody. Where they at? You know, it's that sort of thing. You know, she's someone that you could rely on in a battle. You know, she's gung-ho. She's not really hesitant. You know, she's ready. She's ready. Let's see. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. That's much better. Much better. Straighter. Perfect. Alrighty. So, the next part, if I'm correct, is... Actually, you know, now that I think about it, I want to try and make this a little bit smaller. Yeah. Let's try making that smaller just a smidge. Not too much, just a little bit. Just so that we can get that perspective looking right. I'm sorry, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like this. Alright, hold on. There we go. And then we just go right here. Perfect. That's much better. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we just have to color in her head. I'm going to do this one. Here's what we're going to do for that. We're going to do this. We're going to put this underneath. And then that way we can color all this in without having any sort of issue messing up like all that. Mostly for the vibes. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're enjoying the vibes, I'm happy. I'm more than happy. They were all amazing people. Christina V told me to keep up with the art, and Viv told me she's proud of me for being inspired from her. Oh, that's really nice. I wouldn't challenge Nicks in an arm wrestling match. Probably would be your best idea. Don't challenge her to that shit. That's not gonna do you any good. You will get hurt 9 times out of 10. She is gonna hurt you. You know, she's not gonna do it on purpose, probably, but you know, she's gonna be looking like, oh, whoops, you good? It's like, huh, you know, I didn't wanna go easy on you because, you know, I wanted to see how well you do. You're gonna be all right, and then it's just one of those moments where you're just like, yeah, no problem. You know, you don't want to yell at her, but you also don't want to like. You also know that you're hurting. You probably lose the ability to use that arm for the rest of the day. Better go fix that. And she would break your arm. Exactly. I wonder what Dearboy's reaction to it would be. My reaction to what exactly? You built like a U2's. What? Oh, the freaking art? Yeah, it's a munchkin. That's what I'm calling it. It's my munchkin style. Little munchkins. You know, little chibis. That sort of thing. I enjoy drawing in this style, mostly because it's a style that I'm pretty good at. The anatomy doesn't have to be super perfect because of how small there are. Not only that, but it also allows me to, like, do different facial expressions because of how cartoonish it is. If I want to do a cartoonish expression, I can do it. And I don't have to really worry about how is this going to look realistic in a realistic sense. Is this going to look weird if I try to do it like that? You know, that sort of thing. I can just draw and then just see what works and see what sticks. Of course, there's, like, ways that I try to make sure that the characters look. You know, I'm not going to just do, like, a bunch of crazy shit. But at the same time, it's like, oh, you know, looks like that, looks like this. It's okay if it looks like that. It's okay if it looks like this. You know, that sort of thing. And honestly, I honestly enjoy drawing in this style. Like, it's fun. Like, I haven't had a lot of fun drawing stuff in a while until I actually figured out in what way I wanted to draw. And fortunately, the way I wanted to draw wasn't super impossible. You know, it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna have to have like an art degree or some shit. Nah, it's just draw it and you're good. You know, do your best and you'll be perfectly fine. Alright, there we go. And I think that's all the base colors, really. Except for the nose and teeth. Oh yeah, and the shirt. I forgot about the shirt. I will break you. break me. I wouldn't challenge Goku to an arm wrestling challenge either. No. Nicks sandwiching you and Macy together. That's what she's talking about. What? What? Why? Why? Why though? Why? You know what? This is Macy we're talking about. I probably shouldn't be surprised. Anyway. I mean, like I said, I mean, heck, if Nicks wanna freaking like give me a bear hug, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna say no. I mean, it's Nicks, for crying out loud. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna get beaten up. But also, I feel like it'd be pretty cool. I mean, as long as she doesn't break my spine, I don't think it'd be that big a video. I think it'd be really nice. I think it'd be very, very nice. I think I'd enjoy it quite a bit. And if I'm being 100% honest, I think I would enjoy it quite a bit. There we go. Get that nose. Okay. And we do a little bit of here. Perfect. Okay. Now the teeth. The teeth are just white, luckily. Just white teeth. Perfect. Something I could totally do. So, Zach, you still read Helluva Boss Metal Roni 823's story? I have it. I just haven't had the time to really read it much. That's the thing. Lot of shit that I'm trying to do. Mostly with work and garbage like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Erase those. Yeah, that's right. I see you. Get out of here. There you go. I see you over there as well. Don't think I didn't see you. There you go. My eyes are great. When I have glasses on, at least. When I have glasses on, my eyes are amazing. When I don't have glasses, yeah. Oh dear boy. Stop calling me that. Anyway. Labeling your stuff mature when there are way worse ones. Honestly, yeah, that reminds me. The artist to one of my favorite webtoons, Monsters Goes, is stopping putting her comics on Webtoon, mostly because webtoons are full of hypocrite. I literally just read that. Yeah, it sucks, honestly. Like the hypocrisy and all that whatnot, where that's concerned, even though there really wasn't any, like, sexual content. And the sexual content wasn't even, like, sexual at all. It was just kind of suggestive. And especially when there are other stuff that's way worse on the platform. I could see why, you know, the creator was really, like, pissed about it. Heck, I would be pissed about it as well, if I'm being completely honest. But I did see that the creator did say they were not quitting. They were just going to put their comic on a different platform. Which, honestly, fair. 100% fair. Go for it. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? What's got to be done is got to be done. And honestly, I'd rather the creator enjoy making their creation than for it to be on a specific platform. Because there are many platforms out there that are way better and that have way better comics too. So, I'm not going to piss and moan over that. Power to them. Luna versus Jason. Luna's getting the bitch, like, getting bitch slapped instantaneously. That's not even a joke. She's just done at that rate. Honestly, she's just done. Let's color in the eyes. There we go. Yo, oh, I see, Vernius. I see. Oh, you see too, Nick. Read a book called Ready Player One. I have not read the book, but I've seen a bit of the movie. It's not that bad. May, I just passed out. What have I missed? Nothing much, nothing much. Basically blind as an owl without my glasses. Not bats, because they do have great eyesight. Yes, exactly. Yep. Luckily she has an Instagram where she posts her comics there too. Yeah, I know. That's where I follow them. You know, I follow them on Instagram mostly. So this is the darker yellow. There's like a darker, like, brown that circles their eye, or the character's eye. I think I know what I'm gonna do about that. I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to Yep, perfect. Oh, neat. Alright, perfect. I was able to do it without messing up. Nice. Alright, so perfect. The eye situation is taken care of. Now we can just make that little bit white, and bam, we're done. I forgot I could do that. Thank God I remember that. Now we can just do that, and bam, her eyes are the correct shade and color. There we go. Alright, so now we just do her shirt, which the normal color is this one. And then we just color this bad boy in like this. Perfect. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Soon the little thing here will be gone though, like the background, like the back. I only really have that there so that it's easier for me to see where the colors are seeping out for lighter shades. The gray kind of helps me see it a little bit better. And there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so now we can do this. And bam. Alright. I'm going to do this little number where I'm just going to combine these two layers. I don't know what this layer is here. What is this layer? Hold on, let me see. Oh, this layer is nothing. Okay. Well, that's great. We already have a shading layer. Let's go. Anyway. Niceys. Thank you. I should totally make my own caveman ninja in Hero Forge. Yeah, that's more fun. Fun the more I think about it. Yeah, go for it. She's bottomless. She just doesn't have, like, pants in this situation, but it's fine because it's not like it's showing anything. It's not like it's showing anything. And to be, and also to be, just to be, you know, sure, you know, that no one's gonna get into trouble, we can do this little number. Bam, and then we click this. There, cropped. We now don't have that issue. Now it's too far down. It's as if, you know, nothing is there. Perfect. Now y'all can not perv out. No perving out here today. Alrighty, and there we go. Perfect. Alright, there. Burger. You did well, Mel. Thank you. If Dog Knights RPG could ever be a series, I can see them doing dog chibi versions of shorts like how Black Clover did in every ending of episode. That'd be cool. Yeah, it definitely looks like a dingo. Yes, definitely. Also, hello, Yazora. Welcome. You draw a dog-like version of Makoto Nanaya. Why? She doesn't believe in pants. I mean, she wears pants. It's just not in the outfit that I drew her in. I drew her in like this little, kind of like this like outfit that's like her her relaxation outfit. This outfit here is like for her battling, but when she's like not fighting, it's this. That was the main plan anyway. Alright, cool. I'm also realizing that how her arms work is that they kind of like go in more, if that makes sense. Her arms kind of go in more. Also, let me get in here, get all these bits I missed. There we go. That way it looks good. It looks a little bit better, you know. Alrighty, so how her arms seem to work, where her, well, that's concerned, is that her chest is actually the cream color all the way through, and the shoulder bits are literally just the only part of her that's like that or whatever, you know, that color. So what I'm guessing is that my best course of action is to do this. There we go. That's better. That looks more like it. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Alright. Yep. That makes more sense. Luna, Cam here. That's crazy. My perviness is on cooldown. Thank God. Her adventure outfit reminds me of gladiator attire. Yeah, kind of. I could see where you're coming with that. Yeah. Alrighty, so now is the fun part. We're going to have to shade this lady. Alright, so Once again, we're going to do the usual way of shading. We're going to see how the character is usually shaded in the original art. And we're going to try and see if we can learn how the shading is with the character. And then try and shade it as best as we can. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's not the point of this. We're not trying to make a Picasso. Just trying to have fun. Trying to see if we can create something in our own style while also trying something new. While also staying true to the character. That's our main goal here. Alright, so do that little number. There we go. I also have a couple of VTubers that I did art on. I have one, and then I have a couple of other ones too. And I may also end up doing those on stream. More of a shorts guy than a pants guy, specifically jean shorts, comfy and sturdy. Ah, I got you. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, so first of all, her inner ear is this little cream color, which makes sense considering how, you know, it's like a dog. A dog usually has different color ears. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to go inside this one here, and we're just going to color in the ear real quick. Shouldn't be that difficult to do. Really should only take a couple of moments. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we like to see. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so next we gotta get this ear as well. So we're gonna go ahead and color this ear in. Gonna do it like that. And there, like so. Perfect. Okay. We're learning things today, folks. Color in those little splotches I see. Yeah, that's right. I see you. That's right. There we go. Okay, so next should give her a golden tooth. Ha! A golden tooth. That's funny. Alrighty. Alright, so shading is done in multiple patches. Of course, you have the shading, and then you have the darkened areas, and then you have the highlights. So for right now, the darkened areas are like a brownish. And the way that the character seems to be shaded is that they always have a side of their face that is shaded. Like, it's always one side of their face that is shaded. It's most likely because of the ear that shades them. So, in this case, this ear over here would be shaded. And then everywhere else, it's just perfectly fine. It's even in this photo here where their face is kind of upwards. Their face still has that bit of shading all the way going to the right. It's the same thing here too. So what I'm getting is that with her face being like more up and to the left, the shading needs to be bigger on this side like that. So the color would be like around this color here, and then everything else would follow suit. The cream colored bits would look like that more likely. And then underneath here is the same color as on her face. On the left side, there's a slight bit of shading, mostly to convey the roundness of her head. Alright, so... And then on her eye, of course, because her eye is rounded. Of course, an eyelid is kind of rounded, so a little bit is always going to be slightly shaded. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to focus on the face first. Then we'll move on to the hair. And then we'll do the body. Also, hello, Austin the Ambitious. How you doing? Nick's doing a forward aerial. Forward aerial. Yup. Zach kind of wanted to see Nick's crush a watermelon. How? With their biceps. That'd be crazy. Zach's furry persona. That's right. That's right. That's right. Alright, so let's start off with the right side. So, from what I can tell here, it's that she has a bit of shading here, and then all the way through. It's three-tone. It's three-tone from what I can tell. You have one here, which is the normal tone. This tone, which is a slight bit darker. And then this one, which the two kind of blend in together. So, first, all the way on the right side is darker. Fortunately, so we don't have to do anything crazy where that's concerned. We don't have to do any crazy type of, like, shading and coloring. So that's what we're going to do first. Alrighty, so we're going to shade this bit here with this color. try to get as much as possible. Of course, without, you know, going over too much. If necessary, we can erase it. That's the power of digital art, baby. That's the power of digital art. We can erase and color in and do all that shit that we need to do, and it's never an issue. Doing good. Been busy making my project similar to Inktober, where I draw Twitch VTubers every day for October. I've noticed that. I've been seeing your art. It's actually really good. I enjoy seeing that. The power of the future. Yes. Could you crush a watermelon with your biceps? Yeah, that's a good question. Could you? Could you? That's the question. That's the question of the day. The question of the day. He's like, you know you could do some crazy damage. What fusion are y'all pulling off? Jiroli. Have y'all seen that one Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 mod where it's just like they do like the dumbest fusions? Like they have one with Jiren and Broly, and then which is Jiroli, and then they have like Kid Bills, which is like Kid Beerus, Kid Buu and Beerus. I've been seeing that. I saw a video with that, and I was just like, wow, this cannot exist. Lo and behold, I looked it up, and it actually exists. Did I download that on my PC? Hell no. But, you know, I got to see a video where somebody did and played it. So, you know, that's good enough for me. Alrighty. Let's erase this a little bit. Okay. So I know what's going to have to be done here. So I'm going to have to be a little bit sneaky. A little bit sneaky. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. I'm more curious about a workout regimen. Apparently, her workout regimen is to have the heaviest person sit on her back. The heaviest person on the team. And, yeah, just, you know, do push-ups with them on the back. That is essentially their workout regimen, and it seems to fucking work. Cause god damn. Okay, hold on. Gotta do this a little bit differently. Slow. There we go. Go up a little bit. Perfect. Okay, that's much better. All right, neat. All right, let's see at the bottom section here. Alrighty. So now I just gotta go in and color this part in like that. I know I'm probably doing this in a more difficult way than what I should have to. But honestly, I'm just having fun. Like, this isn't really meant to be like, oh, a tutorial on how to do this. No, it's just me. It's just mostly meant to like laugh at. We're having fun here, essentially. Alrighty, perfect. And then on the bottom part, which I just realized something, her face should kind of go down a little bit more with this, but honestly, it's fine as is. Next up, yeah, actually, I kind of made a good point there. It kind of has to go up a little bit more. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We can just fix that right now. We can kind of just fix that right now, and it really won't be too big of an issue. So it needs to kind of go like this, I think. Yeah, it needs to kind of go down her cheek a little more. There we go. Same colors and everything, just, you know, a little bit spotty. I'm also realizing that there's a couple of spots here that I didn't, like, fix. Hold on. There we go. This is the reason why we do, like, a little bit of touch-ups here and there. Because I sometimes miss stuff.
Alright, I'm out.
Heading to bed?
I'm gonna take my bath and I'm gonna go to bed.
Alrighty, get some rest.
Got an early morning tomorrow.
Go for it. Okay, back at it. So far, I've only had one piece of fan art of Luna in her child OC for my Helluva fanfic done by a fellow friend of mine, fellow follower of mine, and that's been my book cover ever since. Ooh, nice. Who's a bad guy or villain? Villains, are there in this world? I mean, the most I can say where villains are concerned is that the villains are kind of more along the lines of monsters they find. There's no, like, main villain right now. There are, like, characters that aren't exactly too nice. Oh, that's fine. There are characters that aren't exactly too nice and shit, but, you know, I don't think there are any, like, villains looking to destroy the world. It's kind of just like them against the world, not much them against an adversary, at least for the time being. There, for all I know, that could change in the later iterations and later editions of the show, or the comic, but as of right now, it's kind of just them against the world, which honestly is fine. I have no problem with that. Alright, so now I just realized I accidentally clicked erase and I'm not on pencil. Alright, so now we have to go down like this. I also been doing a bit of drawing myself, but I'm tired at the moment from the trip so far. I mean, it's understandable. I mean, hey. Let me see here. How's it going? Hey, DJ Clark. Going pretty good. We're just doing a little bit of drawing. So, Zach, what's your next live stream? Will be ghost hunting and making us laugh with you around? I have no idea. I'll have to figure that out, you know. Usually with streams, I think of it later, and then afterwards, I just go with whatever I choose. Okay. So, it would be around here that it would start. And then we do this little number. And try to go along with this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then we just do one little line going up the head like this. Not exactly perfect. There we go. This one may not be the best of the bunch, but I don't think that it'll be too bad. As I say, trust the process. Trust the process. And once you trust the process, it'll all work out well for you. Anyway, so there's that bit. There we go. And then, is there any other spots like this? There are. Oh, the eyebrow, yeah. The eyebrow needs to be colored that shade. The eyebrow is colored this shade, funnily enough. Alrighty, this was definitely a whole lot easier with Auranet, mostly because the shades were all relatively the same. Plus, with shading white, you don't really have too many highlights. Sounds like Code Vein. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's essentially like Code Vein. Might read the series myself at some point. It's really good, honestly. I have a good time. I have a good time reading it. I agree with Firefox. It's sort of like Helluva Boss, where you see a villain after villain. We're like, who's the main baddie? Stella Striker, or the Dorks, Crimson, or the Ghost fuckers, dude? Yeah, essentially. Think about a sense of humor. Where you and her, when you and her are playing fighting game. I mean, sometimes it's mostly just comes down to her just getting her ass kicked in the game, but you know, it's a process. Alrighty, so now let's do this one here. And it'll go down like that. Right in front of the nose. Like this. And then what I'll do is I'll go and do another line going like that. Perfect. Do another line going like that. Perfect. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. Bring it a little bit closer. Bring it a little bit closer. There we go. And kind of edge that up so that it's around the same. There we go. Perfect. That's better. Alright. And then next, we'll bring that down. I'm on erase. I just realized that. And then next, we'll bring this down a tad. Just a tad. Not too long, but just a tad. I hate how I can't do straight lines. I'm sorry, guys. And then there we go. Alright. So, we got that sort of like shade down. But I want to do something different where this is concerned. I want to try and blend them together. Because honestly, I feel like that would add a little bit to it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to continue shading the character. But then afterwards, I'm going to see if I can blend the colors. So, let's do this other shade here. Going down like that. And then that shade will continue upward, and the color is this type of lightly shaded brown.
Beetlejuice video. Oh my god.
Looking good, mate. Keep up the good work. A-okay hand. Anyway, I'm so tired right now and about to fall asleep. See ya, Zach and chat. Waving hand, waving hand, waving hand.
Ah, nice. The stream worked. It got someone nice and relaxed to sleep. Anyway, thank you very much, Pat Trap, for the $5 donation. Really means a lot. Hey, look, it's the desert deer cat. It's the cat that lives in the desert. How you doing? Hey, Sarah, how you doing? We are right now doing a bit of art. We're drawing or coloring in the Dog Knight characters. If you've ever heard of Dog Knight RPG, these are characters created by CeeHaz's on Twitter. They are honestly a really good artist, and I've enjoyed their work. So I was just like, I want to try and draw their characters to the best of my abilities. Now, again, by all means, I am not a master artist. I do not usually art that much. I do not art frequently as everybody else, but I wanted to still give it a shot and see if I could get it to work. And Ornette looks nice. Ornette looks great. It's just, you know, it's just sometimes, you know, other characters are kind of difficult for me to draw. That's all I'm gonna say. Other characters are kind of difficult for me to draw, but I'm doing my best here. That is all I shall say. I'm alive. Well, yeah, I was wondering. I mean, I saw you post on Twitter, and you know, I'd be looking at Twitter, seeing your posts and everything. But you know, I was wondering how good you were doing, like, you know, in a physical sense, if you were doing all right. Fortunately for me, I could see that you are doing perfectly, or not perfectly at least, but you're doing good. You're doing okay. You are alive and well and kicking. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. You know, also, guys, if you don't know this, Sahara is an artist. It's Desert Deer Cat on Twitter. They also have a Redbubble. I bought stickers from them, and they're awesome. One of them is Sahara, which is like the OC, and Luna, and they're both in bikinis, and I like it. They look awesome. They're really good. Motherfucker, you can draw amazing. It takes a bit. It takes a bit. It takes a bit. I could do hand drawn art, but I can't. I don't really do too well when it comes to digital art, which is the reason why we are practicing today. Okay, so she always has a little spot here on her cheek. It's always where the freaking it's always where the bit here is. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe I should draw Luna and Millie in bikinis. I mean, if you want to, go for it. Also, hello, Jake the Fox. Welcome back. Is that why Rana sounds like Sahara? Rana sounds like Sahara? I actually didn't think that. Rana and Sahara are two different people. Okay, so the thing is here is that the placement is different. So we are going to put that spot up here instead. You know, we're gonna try and we're gonna do things a little trepidatiously. You guys don't know what my actual voice sounds like, lol. No, but I know how your actual voice sounds like. In fact, I have the power of manifestation, and I was able to manifest the sound of your voice in my head. Also, that's not how that works, by the way. Don't worry. That is not something I did. Don't get too worried about that. Anyway, huge ass triangle that usually goes down here, goes up, and then goes back up here, and then like that. Okay, perfect. And then what I'll probably do is that I'll erase a little bit of the points so that it looks a little bit sharper. But like I said, we're gonna try and do like a blend technique, because I'm like, why not? Why not do something a little kooky? Why not do something a little crazy, you know? Why not do something a little crazy? I wish I could draw that good. You do draw that good. It's just that, you know, you draw in a different medium, and that's it. There's nothing wrong with drawing in a different medium. Let me see. Nothing wrong with drawing in a different medium. It's just the type of medium you draw. I mean, I'm still a novice. I'm just doing my best. I'm just trying to live. I'm trying to make it out in these streets, so to speak. Alrighty, there we go. Eyeball. Eyelid shaded. Perfect. Heck, who knows? Maybe, you know, now I look at it, it is starting to look a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? It is starting to look a little bit better. Trust the process. Trust the process. You know what I'm saying? Trust the process. Also, yes, Real V. Je vais mourir. I think that's how you say it. Where's the live flies at? Yes. Tun art este si bon. Does anybody know what they're saying? Because I can't translate that. I'm sorry. Have you seen the latest Amazing Digital Circus episode? I have not had the chance to, but it's on Netflix now, so I'm sure at some point I'll be able to watch it. Now let's do this little bit in their hair. Let's go ahead and color that, or shade that, since that is probably going to be the easiest bit of their hair to shade. I'm not going to lie. It is literally just going by the shape of this bit right here. It's so damn easy. There we go. My medium is here for it. Exactly. Everybody has different mediums for creating art, whether that's painting or drawing or any of that nature. And art is art. It doesn't matter what it is. Heck, you can people make art using the freaking Call of Duty profile creator, and it looks great. I mean, it's still art. I consider it art. You created it with your own two hands. I mean, it all just depends on how you see it and how you view it. And I view all art as long as it's not AI art. As long as it's not AI art, of course. That's not art. That's just putting two shits together and just saying beep boop bop. But yeah, I mean, if it's other than that, then you know you're good. You're honestly good. There we go. Alright, now let's do the rest of it. Oh my god. J'adore les petits. I'm trying to like. Page 14 of Midnight Fox's creative now away. Oh, nice, very nice. Oh my god, you did great with Ornette. I thought I did great with Ornette. It looked very nice. Oh, I'm trying to translate this. Hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea right now. Don't worry. I have an idea. Let me see. Control V. Oh, that is French. Okay, I thought so. All right, hold on. English. Okay, there we go. Use Ponytown 2 to make OCs and such, lol. Yeah, exactly. Ponytown 2. Paste. I love little artists like you. Okay, that's what you're saying. Thank you very much. I'm really sorry. It took me a bit, but I needed to figure out. Oh, thanks! Real V just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing. That really means a lot. I'm sorry that I couldn't read that at first. I don't know how to speak French. I've never learned how to speak French before. But thank you so much. I had to go. I wanted to know what you were saying, so I went and I put it in Google Translate as fast as I could. And yeah. Now I see what you're saying. I'm kidding you. Haha. I speak English. Oh, you do. Dang, that's crazy. You threw me for a dang loop. That's crazy. Oh my god. Well, you know, I didn't know, so I still wanted to at least see. Thank you very much for subscribing. It really means a lot. Rexy just subscribed too. Welcome everybody. Thank you for the subscription. Man, I should do more art on the channel more often if this is the effect that it's gonna have. Damn. You know, it really means a lot. Damn. You know, I just really do these streams just to chill and relax. You know, I'm glad to see that you guys are enjoying. Threw a curveball at you, essentially. That was a damn good curveball, though. Struck out 3 whole times. Zach, I like your Ornette drawing. Yeah, I noticed a lot of people said that they really liked it. I'm glad that they liked it. You know, I did my best where that was concerned. I knew it wasn't a terrible drawing. Like, I knew it. I have confidence in my art, guys. Don't worry. It was just more along the lines of me just being like, oh, it's nice, you know, seeing that, you know, people actually, you know, like the art. You know, they're saying that the art looks good and all that whatnot. You know, that's really the main thing. Alright, so when it comes to the shading of this part, it seems like how it works is that it just goes all the way down and stops here. And then afterwards, the color here comes back. Like, the color here comes back here. And then it just continues being this color. Okay, I get how it works. And it just continues being this color. So you want to know what we're going to do? Instead, we're just going to do this little number where it's just like this. We're just going to color everything this color. And then we're not going to worry about that darker color. We'll draw, like, the back of the hair with a darker color. But that's about it. But that's about it. Bro, even your doodles of Saw were fucking good. Were fucking good and accurate. I try my best. Like, the accurate... I try to be as accurate to the character as best as I can. Without copying, mind you. Without copying. Everything here is drawn by me. How I do it, to anybody who's new, is that I draw it on paper. And then afterwards, I'll create the line art on PC. Like, for example, with Nicks here, what I did was that Here, let me delete these real quick. I went and I drew the image on paper here, as you can see. This is my sketch art. This is my sketch art. And then afterwards, I go back and I draw it using, and then I draw it and do the line art on here. That's how I do it here. That's how I do it here. That's how I do it here. That's how I learned the best way for me, because when I draw on paper, I have more control. So I'm able to, like, get my idea out. And then afterwards, on digital, it's just me replicating the style. So at that point, it's like, bam, I've got it. That's just how I do it. It could be different for other people, but that's just how I do it to start off. I used to do that. So I'm not the only one that used to do it. Okay, that's good. That's good, at least. I was wondering about that. Let me see here. Okay, good. 1 second. The music just ended. Damn. Alright. You know what that means. We gotta pull out the damn jazz and swing Sonic music. Let's get it. And these are just gonna be like the actual songs. So, just purchased your book on Kindle last night. Gonna read it soon. Hell yeah! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really do hope that you enjoy it. I put my heart and soul into it. More of the book is gonna be finished or worked on soon. I'm right now writing the second book, which introduces a new party member to the team and also introduces new secrets where the main character is concerned, mostly in terms of abilities and techniques. So I hope you are ready to see that when it comes out. Is that Rouge the Bat music? Yes, it is. I gotta bounce. All right, no problem, DJ Clark. Thanks for coming by. Please be sure to have a good night, okay? Don't stay up too late, and don't forget to get plenty of rest, because that is a necessity. We all need our rest here, alright? Alright, let's see. There we go. You're gonna hear me, like, do that. Like, I'm gonna start singing, like, or, like, doing that to the music, mostly because I just really like Sonic the Hedgehog music. I know, cliche, but I really like Sonic the Hedgehog music. Sonic the Hedgehog music is probably one of my favorite type of musics to, like, listen to, mostly whenever I'm working. Sonic the Hedgehog music when I'm working, it just does something for me. Hey Zach, hey Red Ghost, how you doing? Thank you, bye on megaphone. Don't forget to write. Yep. Sometimes, like, for characters like Harley Quinn and Samurai Jack, I Google their images and use to do my own on Hero 4. Yeah, I mean, it's called having a reference. References are not a bad thing. It's good to always have a reference, especially if you're doing, like, a character, or, like, for example, you're doing a... like, a commission. It's always good to have a reference. Always good to have a reference. I will troll you if you translate this. That's crazy! I'm sorry. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I think I've gotten, you know, used to doing the translator thing. Do not get used to this, everybody. If there's like a shit ton of people that, you know, are utilizing like different languages, I can't get them all. I started out doing screenshot redraws on paper though. Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly fine too. I mean, if you're the one drawing, like I always say, you know, the best way to learn what your style is and how you can, and learn how to draw in a specific style, is try to find out, like, just practice in any way that you know you can do it. You know, if you got to like watch videos on art styles you want to try and learn how to do, if you got to watch videos on, you know, how to color in that style, or to do the shading and shit, because I don't know how to shade worth shit. I don't know how to shade. Shading has been like one of my biggest flops, and I think it's just because I'm not used to doing the blending thing, because I don't know how to blend. But, you know, later on down the road, heck, I could learn how to blend at some point. But, you know, until I get to that point, I gotta learn in my own sort of way. Like, for example, I learned how to do, like, this little 3-tone shading here. I learned how to do it from here. Like, for example, I know that how this works is that the lighting or the brighter shades are done on the topmost part of the body. So, it's like the top of the hair here, top of the hair here, top of the hair here, top of the nose, you know, that sort of thing. Shoulders, you know, just anywhere where the light is hitting. Cornhub is my favorite site. That's crazy. I guess I'm gone. Oh my god. Well, if you don't translate it, I'm done. That's crazy. I'm not the best at it, but I try. I do my very best when it comes to this sort of thing. Like, I do my very best, you know. I still gotta learn. I still gotta learn as best as I can. It's a parody site. It's a joke. Just search it. Don't ban me. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Don't worry. I know exactly what you're referring to. I know what you're referring to. Don't worry. Let me see here. So in this case, the lighter parts or the lighter shades would be like at the top of the ear here. Maybe a little bit not as light, you know, and going along the same shape. You know, and then it'd be a top at this part, like that, and then, you know, a little bit here, and then it'd be going down a little bit up here, going down that shade, you know, that sort of thing. Phew. Yeah, don't worry, I know what that is, don't worry. Don't worry. Plus, it's not like this place here is like, it's not like the stream here is like a 4-kid stream, so you don't have to worry about that. You know, just as long as it ain't super fucking explicit, then, you know, it's perfectly fine. You know, jokes and shit, that's fine. You know, you're good. You're good. You're good. Just don't, you know, just keep the AO3 type stuff at a minimum, and you're fine. Oh my god. That's like one of the only times I'm ever gonna bring up AO3 ever. Casino Night Zone. This is the Sonic Generations rendition of the song for the DLC that was removed from Xbox and from PlayStation, but it's still available for Steam players if they want it. I've tried that joke with other streamers. It didn't go well. Nah, believe me, I know, believe me, I get it. There we go. I get the joke, you know. I've heard of that joke a multitude of times. What the fuck is AO3? It is a fanfiction site, and my sister makes jokes about it all the time, so that's honestly where I know of its existence. I don't actually read anything from there. One, because I don't have the time, and two, because I don't really read fanfiction like that. Like, me personally, I don't read it, like, for, like, recreational purposes. There we go. You know? Nothing wrong with people that do. It's just not something that I do, per se. P.S. If you ever want to, you can ask me about art things whenever. Oh, shit, really? Thanks. Hell yeah. If I have a question, I'll definitely ask you. Thank you. So after Nicks, who will you draw next? Well, after Nicks, we have to color in, what's her face? We have to color in Macy. And then after Macy is colored in, then I don't know. I may do like some VTubers or something like that. Maybe, I know I gotta do Sahara at one point, like Sahara's OC. I know I have to do that. And then I also have to do another OC from a friend of mine. Alright, let me see. Anywhere else? I think we're good with the highlights, really. I think the highlight... No, actually, no. We need to highlight a little bit of the arm here. So I think my best bet is to do it like this. And then go down here with it, down the arm. and then stop right there. I think that's my best bet. You know, get a little more of that light action showing. Perfect. A little more highlights. Alright, perfect. Alright, see? Now it's like she's got light being shown on her from the top of her head, top of her ear, this spot here, on her shoulders. It's great. Read them in videos? Not really. Fanfic really goes wild. Yeah, no, fanfics go completely off the wall. He's like, I guess just gone to art school and I'm working on a project called Red Kills. Ooh, nice. Wonder what does Luna look like as a dog knight. Honestly, it could go either way. She could be a barbarian, maybe. She could be more like spell weaver. Who knows? Like, you know, a mage or some shit. It could go any way, honestly. Alright, let's see. So this is the same color as this. And this bit here is more shading on her shoulder. The darker bits or whatever. But we see here that her arm is kind of up, so we won't really need that on that side. But we will need that shading over here on the side of her, on the left side of her, on her side, especially underneath the chest, because the chest, of course, is covering up a little bit of her side. But the arm here definitely needs some of that shading. Like, it doesn't need the dark shading. At least I don't believe it does. The dark shading will come at the top, but at the bottom is just the normal color. So we'll have the normal shading go down like that, going down the left side, going that way. There we go, kind of like that, and we'll stop right there. Go down. There we go. And then the darkest shading will go up here. We'll go a little bit higher up. Do you read them in videos? Not all of them. I read one and immediately shut my laptop so hard that some keys broke, literally. Yeah, no, that shit can get, like, egregious. Like, it can get really egregious. Also, bringing in the Sonic Unleashed music. Let's go. That's right, I know my music. Oh shit, this is the wrong color. That's the wrong color. It needs to be that darker orange. It's like a brown like that. Yeah, that's the color I need. And this is perfect because I can do it like this. Kind of like that. And then go up with it. Perfect. And then do the same here. And then I'll just do a straight line going like that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. And then here is the dark brown section. So we'll just kind of do it like this. Let's bring it closer so that I can get a good idea. Let's see. Let's just do it like that. Let's do it like here. Maybe a little too far, but that's fine. We can fix that later. There we go. Like that. I'm probably doing this in a much harder way, but honestly, like I said, I'm just here to have a good time. we can do this in hard mode, I guess. Yo, Zay, how you doing? Hey, Nathan Kojak, how you doing? In Cody the Guardian of Hell, Cody and Luna did become Knights of the Black Lion Kingdom. Interesting. Once to create their OCs and Hero Forge could ask me, go ahead and ask me. Be it Discord chat or DM, I'll do it. You definitely are. Yep, see? I knew I am. I'm starting YouTube on my phone. I don't know what to do. You're starting YouTube on your phone? Well, if you mean starting a channel, then I think the best way to do it is, you know, do something that's enjoyable to you, you know? You know, start off with finding out what you enjoy doing and then just do it, you know? It doesn't have to be anything insane or crazy, you know? You could just be doing videos of you playing a game or doing videos of you, you know, reviewing stuff. You know, anything that you enjoy doing, there's always a niche for it, honestly. Always a niche for it. And people will come and watch. Because there are a lot of like-minded people that like the same thing as you do. So if you give them something that they enjoy as much as you do, then you for sure will have an audience. At least that's how I see it. There we go. There we are. Okay, perfect. Yep, it's not perfect, but you know, it's mine. It's not perfect, but it's mine, you know? That's what they say about kids, right? The kid's not perfect, but they're mine, so they're very important to me. Oh, God. Let's have a phone lull. Yeah, there are a lot of videos that are done on phone. You can make YouTube shorts. which is essentially like TikToks or whatever. Nothing wrong with that, honestly. Alrighty, let's see if we can like make us use the smaller pen. Yeah, there we go. I think that's much better. Okay, let me do this little number. There we go. Like I said, we probably did that way harder than what it needed to be, but I mean, when you look at it from far away, it doesn't look too bad. Say my name, Red Ghost. Yep. Today I saw the Wild Robot. It was awesome. Oh yeah, I've been seeing a lot about that movie. I wanted to see it, but I haven't had the time. I really want to try it though. Doing good. Been working on some custom repaints on one of my Godzilla figures. I shared examples of them on my Instagram. Ooh, nice. That sounds like fun. I've started making techno music, which I'm posting on YouTube, but I'm not getting much traction. Huh. Well, when it comes to YouTube, you could try posting your music on other websites as well. Maybe post them on TikTok. Post your music on TikTok, and then, you know, kind of, make a following there, and then point them over to your YouTube, because a lot of people are using TikTok. And there's a lot of people that like techno music. For example, Sahara here really loves techno music. There is a lot of people that love TikTok music. I've started posting on SoundCloud too. SoundCloud is also a good way. Having your music on different platforms is really good because it gives more chances of your music being seen or heard by other individuals. Your best bet though is definitely, I would suggest, maybe starting maybe making a TikTok, posting some of your music on TikTok, not all of it, of course, you know, and not the whole thing, just bits and pieces. Because I've seen a lot of people that post like their bits and pieces of their music on TikTok, and because of that, there have been a lot of music that I've actually enjoyed and then looked into. For example, one of my videos, a couple of my videos actually, such as my review on the game, what's it called? What's that game called? God damn it. I was just looking at that game. Oh, Sucker for Love. Yeah, Sucker for Love, A Date to Die For, when I did that review on that game. And also for, the review for the Hololive games, I used a song that was actually being made by a person who had a TikTok. And let me tell you, I love that song. I listen to that song all the time. So my opinion, once again, get yourself a TikTok, post some of your music on there, and that's the wrong color. Post some of your music on there, and I can guarantee you that a lot of people will enjoy seeing or will come over to your YouTube. And even your SoundCloud too. Because, of course, you know, be sure to put links and everything, and do that. Make sure that people can find you. But once you do, I guarantee you'll have a lot of people going to your stuff. Like, I guarantee people will absolutely adore seeing your music. Techno music is really good, and it has me bobbing my head. Especially that music that's similar to, like, the music from Sonic Frontiers. Oh my god, I love Sonic Frontiers freaking OST. It is so good, and it's been the inspiration for a lot of things that I write. For example, even the Zeke and Fiend series. I think of a lot of scenarios with that music, and it's so damn good. I enjoy it so much. So great. Have you seen Breaking Bad? I have. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. I like to see other people succeed. I don't want to be the only person that is succeeding, because I speak things into existence. I see myself succeeding. I see myself getting things made. I see myself getting traction, more traction than before, and becoming well known as like a writer and everything like that. But I like to see other people succeed. I like to see everybody succeed. I want everybody to succeed, because I go by the notion of once one of us wins, we're all winning. That's my best way of seeing it. Because there are so many different companies out here that are trying to like make the next biggest thing, but it's always like shit. Like freaking Ubisoft, for example. You know, Ubisoft be making like these games like what is it? Freaking Star Wars Outlaw. And I get it, it's hard to make a game, but you don't have to make the game a buggy mess like it was on launch, and then they want to blame consumers when they're not happy about it. Like, no, that's not cool. So I like seeing indie developers, I like seeing new people, I like seeing new blood make new stuff. You know, make an homage to this game series that hasn't been made. You know, they haven't made a new Parasite Eve in years. Make a Parasite Eve-like game, you know, like the Parabellum game that's coming out. I like to see it. I like to see it. The indie games are eating good tonight. That's what I'm saying. The indie games are so freaking good. I absolutely love and adore seeing them. They're so damn good. Most of the games I play on Steam and on stream are indie games, unless they're older games from my childhood, you know? But most of the games I play on stream are indie games because I love indie games. I love indie developers. They make such good games, such good stories and series, and it's just so good. It's just so good. I love seeing it. I love seeing it. You know, I love seeing other developers succeed where that is concerned. It's just always so great. It's just always so great. I can never see an issue with a indie developer succeeding where that is concerned. Never see an issue. All right, we're almost done with shading Nicks. We're almost pretty done. Would one of the best 3 boss songs of the Sonic Frontiers be in episode 8 of The Human and the Hellhound? Zach, I could see a couple of them. It really just depends because, you know, I'm the type of person that has to see, like, the song fitting in, the context. If it fits in the context, then hell yes. But if it doesn't, then, you know, it's like, I'll just find a different tune. I'll just find a different tune that would fit for it. You know what I mean? Alrighty, and this is the bit here. I'm on the eraser tool again. I'm a heavy rock and heavy metal and rock person too. Oh, I love heavy metal and rock. I absolutely love heavy metal and rock. I absolutely love it. I've been listening to this group recently that I think I wouldn't say they're heavy metal, but I can say that they're rock. Maybe a little bit of alternative. But it's this band called Cold Smash. I've been listening to their music a lot recently. I discovered them on accident when I was listening to the Silent Hill music, Silent Hill 2 music on repeat, and I ended up getting get to the point to where it was just like, oh, you know, no, oh, you're out of the songs, let's get some more, and I'm just like, oh, okay, you know, lay it on me. I'm always happy to see something new. I hear Coldplay's music and I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? This music actually sounds so damn good. I actually started really loving it. It was actually really good, honestly. It's actually really good. Speaking of music, you gotta listen to Oblivion by Peyton Parrish. It's an epic song that will get you craving Viking music. Viking music, okay. I've heard some pretty good Viking-inspired music. I mean, I'll certainly give it a shot. I don't think that's an issue, really. Also, Sonic Adventure. This is a Sonic Adventure 1 music. Once again, yes, I'm the guy that can tell you what Sonic song is from where, what game, and what level. It's not difficult for me. Some would call it me being a tryhard. Some would call it me being weird. I just call it me being resourceful with something that I know. You never know when you'll have to know this trivia, right? Alright, let's try and go up a little bit. There we go. We'll go along with the shading there. Metal Step and Rocktronica Lover, lol. Yeah, essentially. Bluey Christine Healer. I love Bluey. I'm not gonna lie, I love that series. I know that it's for kids, but, you know, I gotta admit, I really like the series. I enjoy the series quite a bit. Let me see. Alright, so this is the lighter shading. Yeah, that's a lighter shading that's underneath, which that is perfectly fine. We can work with that. And there are little splotches here and there of the lighter shading. But luckily, they all seem to be, like, just kind of everywhere. So we're going to do one round piece here. We're going to do, like, a round piece going here. And then we're going to do a round piece going here to kind of emphasize that roundness of the boobay, as I call them. And then we'll go down like that. Add a little bit of that. There we go. Perfect. And then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just blend these together. We're gonna blend that shit together. Let me see. Like, listen to calm music helps me get my work done at school. Hey, understandable. I do the same thing. When I was at when I have at her, she looks like a hedgehog for a bit. When you look at her, yeah, kinda. By the way, are you using Photoshop? Nah, this is Clip Studio Paint. I'm using Clip Studio Paint. I bought it for 20 bucks, and it's definitely a whole shit lot better than when I was using Firewall Alpaca for a while. That's what I would use, and honestly, I feel like my art has gotten better using Clip Studio, honestly. My art has gotten way better using Clip Studio. Alright, so we're going to try and blend in this first, though, I have an idea. Let's first add another color to the top and the bottom here. So what we're going to do... There's a tool for this, I believe. There it is! That's the tool! We're going to add a lighter shade over here. And if we do that, then... Yeah! There we go! Okay, we'll add a lighter shade. Let me do it like this. Okay. And then what I'll probably do is I'll do it going up rather than going down. That way it's kind of still the same shade. Yep, perfect. That'll work. That'll definitely work. Okay. And then we'll do the same going down like that. And then we'll be able to blend it in a little bit better. At least this is just me spitballing, by the way. I don't know if this is gonna work. Hell, it could look terrible, but that's why we have the back button, if necessary. There we go. Okay. Got a dip for now. Have a good night. Alright, Nixer, thanks for coming by. Okay, because for some reason it looked like almost like Photoshop, because I have a Photoshop program costs $200. Yeah, I ain't buying $200 for a damn program. I mean, gonna lie. I ain't gonna do all that, chief. Alright, let's see if blending it will work. So, we're just gonna do it like this. Oh, holy shit, it's actually kind of working? Kinda? Maybe? Sorta? Sorta? Maybe? I don't think this is working. Maybe if I just keep going. Huh. I don't think that worked too well. Maybe that'd work if that was hair. But I don't think that worked too well. I'm not gonna lie. Love your work, Zach. Thanks! So here's what we're gonna do. We are just gonna do this little number. We're just gonna color in the entire underboob like this. And, work with it like that. We're just gonna color the entire underboob like that. I think you're a Pablo Picasso, Zach. I wouldn't say that far. I wouldn't go that far. I've still got plenty to learn, but you know, I'm doing my very best. There we go. Who knows? Maybe I'll get to the point to when I can do like art trades and shit. I mean, it definitely won't be to the grade that a lot of people are, but you know, I can do my best. That's much better. Yeah, that'll work. That'll definitely work a little bit better than what I was trying to do. Okay, there we go. And then we need to get this little bit here in betwixt the bosom, because you know that's that's like in betwixt two objects. So of course it's gonna be kind of, you know, shaded in a little bit. There we go. Alright. Alright. And if we take a little look, that is Nicks. That is actually, when you look at it fully, the cleavage, yes. I mostly listen to Nier Replicant soundtrack when I'm either chilling or gaming once in a while. That is honestly fine. I actually like Nier's music. When you keep this up, you might be a good artist one day. I'd like to think so. But yeah, there's Nicks. That's honestly not bad. I mean, I like, of course I like Ornette's better, but this actually isn't bad. I actually like this. I think it turned out better than what I was thinking. Granted, yes. There are a couple of things that could have been done better, but I do like this. I don't hate this whatsoever. I think this is a really good improvement, especially in comparison to a lot of older art I've done. And with the white background, holy crap, that looks great. I think that looks great. I know I'm saying it a lot, but I honestly think it looks great. So there we go. We have Nicks. We now have Nicks. I actually, like I said, I really like this. Alright, so just save that as Nicks. There we go. There we go. Perfect. We now have Nicks. I actually like this. This looks great. Like I said, I know I'm saying this a lot, but I actually really do like this. I'm surprised it came out this well. Oh my god. Anyway, What else we got? Okay. This is the Sonic. This is Sonic colors. This is the area. This is the map for the Candy Planet. That one. I don't remember what the name of that planet is, but that's the Candy Planet. Anyway, there we go. Perfect. 1,000 out of 10. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So who do we? All right. So I think we can tackle freaking Macy tonight. I don't think that'd be that big of a deal. So for anyone that doesn't know who Macy is, well, guess what? Y'all are gonna get introduced to Macy in a couple of seconds. Actually, hold on just a second. I just need to find the image. Just give me a moment. I need to find it on here. Just give me a moment. It's somewhere. I saved it. I know I did. I know I saved it. I don't know what I saved the image as, but I know I saved it. I probably saved it somewhere else. Oh shit. Yeah, I probably did. I have it open in the freaking in my tabs up here because I was doing freaking I was doing some like testing where this is concerned, so that's probably where it is. Anyway, of course it's a JFF file. God fucking damn it, I hate it when it does that. When it makes it into JFIF files, it's so annoying because I have to go back and change it. When I'm drawing, I love to do the background first, then I make the character. That's honestly fine. I mean, hey, whatever way you do it, that's perfectly fine because it gives an idea of where you want the characters to be. Macy be a very spirited short stack. Yeah. Now it's time for the last member of the furry team. Exactly. I don't think Macy is going to be too difficult per se. The only reason why I think that they would be difficult is if perchance. The only reason I feel like they'd be difficult perchance is if they have a lot of different fur patterns. That's the main thing. If there's a lot of fur patterns, then yeah, it may be a bit difficult. But anyway, next up is Macy. This character. Now, to anyone that doesn't know, Macy is the shortest one of the team. She's a Pomeranian. So of course she's gonna be short. But anyway. So let's go ahead and open up the file for Macy. There she is. Perfect. Alright. Macy. Perfect. Alrighty. So first we're going to go ahead and do this little number. We are going to crop this. Perfect. Alright. There we go. Gonna go ahead and crop that. We'll probably crop it a little bit more later, but hey, this is fine. Anyway. So yeah, as you can see, her fur pattern isn't that difficult. Honestly, it's really simple. Her hair has two different colors. This is where we're probably gonna look the most, is this image here. Her hair color isn't really that difficult per se. It's just that she's two-toned. She has two tones. She has the ear, she has a little bit here, she has the ears and all that whatnot, but it doesn't seem that difficult. She looks like a fox. She honestly does look like a fox. Also, hello, Keon. How you doing? Macy be a slightly difficult person to draw, but I don't think it'd be too bad, honestly. Like, honestly, I've seen a bit harder. I've seen a little bit harder, just a little bit, honest. Oh yeah, I should probably put that up there. That's better. Okay, so of course she has a little bit of differences where her, mostly where her hand is, because she has two different shades, but that's honestly fine. That's not difficult. And again, she's doing Sonic pose. Yep, she's doing the Sonic Adventure pose. I'm glad I'm not the only one that realized that. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are first going to color in the face all the way. And then we're going to go back and then we're going to add that other color in. That's what we're going to do. And then I think we're going to try a different type of shading technique. I think what we're going to do is we're going to mix in black and then make the black like barely see-through so that it looks like shading. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a new technique because you want to know what? Why not? Now is the time for different techniques. You know what I mean? You know, It's okay to try out new things. You want to know? Try out a new dish. Try out new food. Try dating a new gender. I don't know. It really just doesn't. It really doesn't matter. You know, try out new things. Try new things if you really want to. If you feel like trying it out, try it out. As long as it's not illegal. Please don't do anything illegal. At least if you do, don't blame me for that shit. Don't say, oh, it was him that told me to do it. No, the fuck I didn't. I didn't tell you to do jack shit. Let's see here. There we go. Also, this is also Sonic Adventure. Funny enough, it's in the same stage. It was in the casino stage. Every Sonic game's gotta have a casino stage, whether it makes sense or not. And honestly, hey, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, so there we go. Try everything. Yep. Do she got Sonic's attitude? A little bit. She does. Just a tad. 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 And honestly, that's perfectly fine. Alright, there we go. Do this little number. Erase around here. Erase around the eyebrows. And here, over here, over here, over here. Over here. Over here. I believe this is Sonic Pinball Party on the Game Boy Advance. If not, then it's a Sonic Advance game. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, there we go. Perfect. Alright, and we fill in the bits that were erased. Alright, and then we're good. Alright. So, her bottom half of her face is like a creamish color. But first, we're going to add some white into her eyes. That way, it's easier to tell what's going on where her eyes are concerned. And then, of course, with, like, those smaller bits, like the crevices, we're going to get a smaller pen. And we're going to work on that. And we're going to draw it or color it in like that. Let's try the chibi style. There we go. Funnily enough, I do name my pens, but mostly from size, not much like style. Like in this case, I named it the chibi style pen because of the thickness of the line. Alright. Oh, sweet! Her eyes doesn't have really weird shading. In fact, the eyes are really easy. It's just like It's essentially like just coloring in one bit and then just doing a little swoop and coloring in the top bit. Honestly, that makes shading eyes so much easier doing it that way. Granted, yes, it's not as pretty, but it's simple. And it can look pretty depending on where you put the highlights. Depending on where you put the highlights in the eyes, it can be really pretty. For example, like right there where they were saying, where she had the eyes there. Or the highlights there. What Sonic song you'll play next? Next. It doesn't matter. City Escape or Metal Harbor. Well, I mean, it's just like a small, like, what the fuck do we call it? Playlist. So I don't really tell it what to play. It just kind of plays whatever it feels like. Alrighty, let's try and make that a little more rounded. Kind of like this. There we go. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Whoop! There we go. Oh, we all know this song. Her expression is the right mixture of a snark and smug. That's right. I wanted to keep that snarky smugness. That is a necessity. Like, you can't have this character without the snarky smugness. It is a necessity. That's like her entire that's like one of her main character like archetypes. Snarky smugness. And I love it. I honestly love it. Alrighty, there we go. And how this works is that it goes all the way from her cheek, and then it goes all the way down. So it probably goes along something like this. Stops at her nose, and then goes back up, all the way up to her cheek. All the way up to her other cheek. Like so. And then it goes all the way around. And then we just fill in this little bit of the cheek. and there. And then we'll do it like that. Make it go up a little bit more. Perfect. More like recklessness and eats danger for breakfast. You would be surprised. Like, the thing with her is that she's snarky and smug and wants to go on adventures. But she's the type of person that if she gets into a situation where, you know, she's like, oh shit, I'm in all over my head, help. Like that sort of situation. She'll be telling Rory and Jean to get from behind, like, the damn shield. Stop cuddling and keep fighting because they're in the middle of a fight. Get the fuck up. Like, you know, that sort of thing. She's a funny character, though. She's funny. Also, this is Sonic Adventures 2, by the way. This is Prison Lane, I believe it's called. This is one of Rouge's stages. You have to find all the Chaos Emeralds. You have to find the 3 Chaos Emeralds, and you have to do it before time runs out. Which is funny because in the game, in the story, you still kind of run out of time because she gets fucking trapped after fighting a boss, which was the Air Dog, I believe it's called. Air Hog, Air Dog. I think it's Air Hog. The amount of Sonic knowledge I retain is kind of an enigma. I'm just gonna be real with you. Be right back and get some brownies from my weed drawer. Have fun. Do the Dog Knights have nemesis? No, not to my knowledge, they don't. I mean, they have, like, fights and they deal with monsters, but I don't think they have, like, a direct individual that they see as a nemesis. Or, like, a direct villain. I don't think that that's a thing yet. If there is, then that would probably be later on, honestly. There we go. Now you know that the teeth are closed. You know, because it's all white, so it makes sense. There we go. Large smile. Look at that large smile. Look at that large behind smile. Alright, now we do the eyebrow. We'll do the eyebrows next. I was waiting for the song. Guys, it's the meme song. It's the funny meme song. Is this the right color? Well, we can go down here and check. Yep, it's the right color. Okay. It's that song that everybody likes. Definitely doesn't get annoying. At least I don't think it does. Does it? I have no idea. You'll have to ask somebody else. I would say Rebel, but she's more of a frenemy. Yeah, I get you. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I'm also seeing that there's a little bit of line art that wasn't fully erased, which we can get that right here. There we go. And then there's a little bit up top here as well. There we go. That'll work. Perfect. Okay. Now it's the fun part. The arms and hands. Luckily, the arms are... Luckily, everything's essentially just the same color. Everything is essentially the same color. Her chest is the only thing that's really different in terms of shading, but her chest has, like, this shirt, so it's not really seen. The only thing that's really seen are her arms, so that kind of makes things easier here. I love it when I get trapped to fight monsters while this plays every time, right? Sonic Unleashed song when Sonic fights villains, right? Her hands are similar to Soft. Yeah, they're two-tone. They're two-tone. There are two different colors. The palms are a different color than the rest of the arm. You are so very right. I should honestly draw Saw. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe, like, I'll draw, like, people's OCs. Like, other people's OCs that I know. Like, I've already drawn CeeHaz's. I've drawn Rana's a bunch. People know I've drawn, like, Fiend's OCs quite a bit. And I've drawn my friends before. I've drawn Pearls before. I've already digitized those though. Those are already digitized. I've even made an animation once with them. Funnily enough, it actually looks good too. Like, it actually looks like something from Homestuck, which I'm honestly glad about. Let me see. There we go. Get there and get there at the finger. Get over at the fingertip. Like, okay, so one thing I will say, like, I know that the fingers aren't exactly the same as they ought to be. Like, the fingertips, CeeHaz's characters, they all have that same type of motif where it's like they have claws, but the claws have like a kind of feminine look to it, that, like, for specific characters. And then there are other characters that just have the claws outright. I know that my hands don't look like that, but that's just because I don't know how to draw claws. I really don't know how to draw claws. I've never learned. It's just something that I've never really been able to do. So I just stuck with what I learned, or stuck with what I was good at the time, and I just drew hands. Just normal hands. But I gave them kind of a sharpness to them, at least. I gave them a sharpness so that they at least kind of look sharp. You know what I mean? It's one of the reasons why the hands for some of the other drawings, they aren't really seen. Like, even the art for Rory, her hands aren't seen. It's just her arms. The hands are the fucking devil, man. They're so damn annoying. Anyway. Alright, so we got that part done. Now let's color in the hands. Go ahead and get that situated. Now the hands, luckily they just start at the palm and then they just taper out. So that makes things really simple. I don't have to deal with dumb shit. Okay, taper out, and then going from the thumb, they just kind of go along the finger like this. And then the finger is where most of the color has in terms of the difference. And then this is the same. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Also, this is from Sonic Lost World. If you all didn't know. I'm not sure what world it is. I think it's World 6. There we go. See? Two-tone hands. Jeez. This character may be a little bit easier. But 90% of people never add them on her. Honestly, you know, it's not really that hard to remember. But, you know, basically think about Black Peep's palms and then add the point on the inner side of the arm and you're good. Yeah, I remember the inner side part. Yeah. Also, Lola, imagine if Parallax from DC took over Zack Trevor's body and took over the world for him. That'd be interesting. I'm back now. What'd I miss? Oh, we're just continuing coloring this character. We're coloring Macy. Alright, let's see. Now let's do the hair. The hair seems to be the same color. Actually, no. The hair is a darker shade than the body. Honestly, understandable. So, the hair and the ears are all the same color, except for the inner part. The inner part is the same color as this part here. So because of that, we need to color in this bit here, and then we'll go back, and then we'll add the color here. Alright, so luckily this character doesn't seem to be that difficult to color. The coloring is honestly really simple for the most part. The only annoying thing is just gonna be adding the shading, because the annoying part about shading like characters with multiple color schemes is that it's always annoying trying to figure out what color goes where. Fortunately though, if we're gonna do that with the trick that I'm gonna try to do in this case, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I think that I could get it to work. I'm gonna at least try to. You know, the highlights, I'm just gonna do the same thing I did before where it's just white. So, you know, that's gonna be simple, but then the other ones may be a little annoying. Also, this is from Sonic 06. This is the gallery menu. I also believe options too, but I believe it's mostly gallery. Let me see here. There we go. There we go. Whoop! There we go. I don't know if y'all know this, but I actually enjoy doing these little art segments. They're actually really fun. It allows me to just kind of relax and mellow out for the day. Because every single time I get done with one of these streams, I always have, like, the best sleep. Always the best sleep. And I never have to worry about having, like, a uncomfortable sleep. It's always the best sleep. It's a fairly good sleep, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because I'm also tired from work. But, you know, I feel calm after doing these, and it's good. I honestly really enjoy it. I enjoy feeling calm at the end of the day. Feeling calm at the end of the day is great. I think you guys would agree. See, there we go. Excuse me. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let me make sure my phone isn't too close to death. It's at 9%. I should be okay. Yeah, I have it on battery saver mode. It'll be alright. There we go. Past there, there's an orange streak in her eyebrow. Orange streak. Is there really? Oh, wait. Do you mean like... Shit. I see it. Thank you. Thank you, Sahara. Thanks for letting me know. I most definitely probably would have noticed that, and I wouldn't have noticed that until, like, the very end, while I'm just like, oh, I'm done. And I see I'm just like, fuck. There we go. Okay. There we go. Get back. Erase these little bits here. There we go. And then we're just going to continue coloring through. Tell the rhythm against the glove. Look for another door. I'm sleep. I'm sorry, this song is actually really good. I listen to this song every now and again. It's actually a really good song. I enjoy it. Alright, so these bits here are going to be where the other spots are. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to... What I'm going to do first is that I'm going to do this, where I, like, just color the rest in. The rest is fully colored. And, oh, I gotta remember, I gotta color that. That is very important. Can't forget about color. Can't forget about coloring this. Very important. Very important. Very important. It would not be good if we didn't color this scene. It would actually be very bad. Okay. There we go. And then we just erase this, erase that. Get this little bit up here, and this little bit over here. Perfect. Okay. Nope. Don't think I didn't see you. I saw you. You can't hide from me. Anyway, there we go. Alright, so now we're going to do this. So now that that's been situated, we're going to make a new layer that goes above it, and then we're going to color in this bit that's on the bottom, which, funnily enough, is the same, around the same color as her cheek here. As you can see here, her cheek is around this color, and her hair here is around that color. So, we're going to do that. We're going to draw these, and there you go. She's a Pomeranian. Yes, she is a Pomeranian. She is a Pomeranian. Small doggo. Very small doggo. Right now, I'm so baked on weed right now. Honestly, fair. I feel like a lot of people would be if they were in your shoes. Alright, so there. We're just gonna, we don't have to be, like, perfect where this is concerned. We just need to get the general spots like this. It doesn't have to be super perfect. It just has to be there, you know what I mean? And then we do it like that, do it like this, we do it like that. There we go. Doesn't have to be super perfect. Do it like this, and then we do it like this, and then we do this like that. We do it like this. Actually, no, that looks shit. I know I said it didn't have to look perfect, but I still don't want it to look like shit. And then we do it like this, and then we do it like this, and then after that, we then kind of round it out, and we do it like that. Actually, no. There, like this. Perfect. Okay, now we can color those bits in, and then we can move on to the rest of it. So we can color all this in. And luckily, once we merge the two layers, this will be on top. And we won't have to worry about, you know, messing up anything in terms of, like, where the placement is and, you know, erasing shit and trying to recolor it and then doing all that. The headache will be long gone. Hey, Weak Soda, how you doing? I just noticed that you popped in. Hey, how you doing? We are right now coloring in the, we're right now coloring in, Macy from Dog Knight RPG. You can't, oh yeah, you came at the right time, because, yeah, we're gonna be getting to shading soon, and once the shading is done, then that'll be all the characters drawn. I typically layer the colors, and when it's done, I merge it. Exactly. Cute. Thank you. I actually really liked it. I drew this a while ago, and I did the line art. I did all the line art in one day, but for me, coloring and shading takes so much freaking time because I'm not really good at it. The coloring is not difficult. It's just the shading that always gets me, because it's like, oh, you gotta worry about multiple colors, you gotta figure out color theory and all that whatnot, and usually I'm just like, fuck color theory, I'm gonna make it whatever way I want. But in this case, I want it to look good, so, you know, I'm trying to learn from how the original artist does the shading so that it looks sort of similar to the original source material, but while also doing my own thing, because, you know, doing my own thing is fun. There we go. There we are. Do go up a little bit. Also, this is another Sonic Lost World stage theme, I believe. There we go. Yeah, we'll draw Maid Marian next time. I understand that shading is a pain. It is. How often do you draw? I've been drawing more often, honestly. I've been doing a couple more drawing streams more often. Who knows? I may actually do this more often, too, since people seem to be enjoying it. I may end up doing it more. It just really depends on if people actually want to see more of this, you know. But honestly, even if it's not, like, the most popular, I think I'm still going to keep doing it. It's just a calming experience, you know. I don't have to worry about, you know, craziness or crazy blase squaze. It's just draw, have fun, be merry, just relax. And I like relaxing. Alright, now we can color in the rest of the hair here. Luckily, this will also tell us if we missed anything here, and luckily I can just alternate between the different layers and it'll make things so much simpler for me. There we go. There we are. But if you're asking how often I draw, like, off stream or stuff, I actually draw quite a bit. Mostly, you know, just to have fun or do, like, try something out or, like, to put an idea on paper. Then I could be like, oh yeah, this would be good for, like, an episode or something. This could be good for a video, you know, that sort of thing. So, you know, I draw personally, like, for personal reasons every day. Almost every day, at least. But, like, on stream, I mean, like I said, I don't mind doing it more often on stream. And honestly, I think I might do that. I think I might actually draw more on stream. Like, draw more often. It won't be like I'm doing it every day, because I know people like see me play games and shit. But, you know, like, a specific day. You know, a specific day. You know, make a block for it. There we go. Now our hair is situated. Now we have to do the other part of her hair, which is up here. We have to do this bit, which we can put that in the layer here. We can do it like that. Perfect. Hey, what kind of weapon does Zach Treble carry exactly? Usually a revolver and a dagger. Those are the two. One for long distance and one for close quarters. The revolver, mostly because I don't see many people use a revolver. And I don't know, revolvers just seem really cool to me. You know, like if you could do a quick shot with a revolver, I think that's really cool. I think that's really neat. I find that to be really neat. Like that's a really cool skill. Now we just do this little bit in the hair here, which I believe the rest of her ear, yeah, I thought so. Like the inner part of her ear also kind of has that same color, which is fine. That makes sense. And then it goes kind of forward like that. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let me just get this inner part there. Get this little divot. Get that divot all the way in there. Get that divot over here. There we go. And then we just erase the rest of that. I just noticed I was in the wrong layer this entire time. That's going to make things a little annoying. Actually, no, it won't. I'll just do this little number, switch to my chibi style pen, and there we go. All fixed. All fixed. Perfect. And same goes for over here. Perfect. Yeah, no problems. No problems. Alright, and now we gotta do the same over here. Actually, I think this stage is from Sonic and something. I don't know what it's from. It's from a Sonic game. That's all I need to know. Alright, perfect. So, that's her head. Who are the voice actors for the Furry Adventures? Oh, are you talking about this? That is a good question. I'll have to look that up, honestly. I honestly do not know. There is... Okay, so, I don't do videos for these. In fact, there is a whole other person that does videos like this. They are the ones that do the videos for these. I don't know who the people that do the voice work are, per se. But I do know that there are a specific group of ladies that do the art. A group of people, at least. I don't know what their genders are, and I'm not gonna fucking, like, you know, I'm not gonna assume whatever their genders are. So, I don't know who it is specifically, but I do know that there's a individual that does the Dog Knight comics, per se. And they always get the same actors to do it. And at this point, I believe people already feel like those actors are the tried and true actors for the characters. Like, when they see the characters, they're like, yeah, this is how the character sounds. This is the person that voices them, Haze Squazi, you know. Like, everyone knows that Roger Craig Smith right now voices Sonic the Hedgehog, and all these other characters voice the other Sonic characters. Like, they already know. They know who, they know what, they know, you know, they know how the people sound. They're like, yeah, that's the character. But I think it's the same way with these characters here for Dog Knight, which I believe that they're the ones that do the sole dubbing for the comics right now. Though I haven't seen any new comics in recent moments. Like, you know, I haven't seen any new comics being dubbed by them, so I don't know if they still do it. I don't know if they stopped. I have no idea. I would have to look into that. Can you draw his gun in Dagger one of these days? I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I just have to figure out how to do it. That's the main thing. Once I figured out how to do it, sure. Also, let's get another mix going. There we go. Alright, we have Sonic colors now. This is Planet Wisp. Okay. Alright. We are almost done with the coloring, and then after the coloring is done, we can move on to the shading. Luckily, the shading shouldn't be difficult with this character because this character is so simple. I like to think so, at least. Please let this character be simple. Please let this character be simple. That's all I'm saying. Come on, bro. Let the character be simple to shade. You know, I don't mind putting in the work, but it's like, you know, anyway. Combine the layers. There we go. All done. All right, so we got the colors. Now we can start on the shading. So the shading is essentially like this. Now I'm going to try out the technique that I saw before. The only reason why I'm not going to do the technique is for these other oranges. Like these other oranges that's just sitting around. With these other oranges that are just sitting around, I'm not going to worry about doing it like that. But if it's like, this is a darker setting, and this one is lighter than the rest, then I'm just going to just do it the same way. Because these over here are the same color, and these are highlights. This is a darker color, and it's the same color as this, so it's just black. So I am going to just do it like this, where the lighter shades like this, I'm just going to do myself, and then the rest of them, I'll actually like do it like the way that they have it. But anyway, let's start off with the highlights. The highlights are on the top of the head, top of the ears, all that whatnot. So, with that being stated, that means that the highlights are going to be around in this spot right there. And then it's going to be on the top of the ears, top of the head, you know, that sort of thing. Alright, so in this case, it's going to be like around here. Alrighty. It's going to be over here on the top of this ear right there. There we go. It's going to be a little bit on this part of the ear going down. Perfect. There we go. Erase a little bit of that. There we go. This is Sonic Unleashed again, I believe. There we go. Okay, once the shading is done, then that'll be the end of all of them. Oh no, this is freaking Sonic, Sonic and the Black Knight. I know this song. There we go. And then a little bit here. Erase some of this. Perfect. There we go. Let's see. Anything else really? I sometimes use these as a reference as to how like the shading would go. Using this as big noise while I work on art, Lamal. That's fine. I mean, use it for whatever you need to. Always good. Always fine with me. There we go. Just add a little bit more. There we are. A little bit more. A little bit more never hurt. There we go. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know you're in the sun. And then we'll do a little bit more here. There we go. Erase a little bit over here. A little bit going down that way. There we go. A little bit there. Perfect. Perfect. You know what? No. That's good right there. And then I'll do a little bit here as well, going down. There we go. Just a little bit. Alright, perfect. Alright, so that's that. And then we have this red here, or this orange here, that goes in the middle. Kind of like as a bridge for it, or whatever, along those lines. Yeah, because this orange is everywhere. Like, this is... I believe that this orange is just a means of, like, adding a little bit more emphasis on the look. And then I'm also going to put some going down here. I'll just have it so that it goes all the way down the spine. I called it a spine, but it's just a spike. Spike. It's a spike. It's a spike. Oh, you can see I'm getting kind of sleepy. Alrighty. And this color, I believe, is the same as these, except for the dark colors. Alright, so now we're going to use this this dark orange and that dark orange is the same, as well as this color being the same essentially as this. Yep, it is. So then that lets me know that the way that they do it is that they have like, well, actually no, this one's a bit sharper. Some of these are actually a bit sharper. The ones on the bottom are a little bit sharper or darker. Are they? No, they're not. But those are, but that isn't, and that isn't. Okay. Man, I thought that this was gonna be simpler. I didn't think it was gonna be difficult. Okay. We're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna do it however way we want to. And then whatever way it looks, it just looks like that. I think that's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna put our skills to the test. Okay. I have this little bit in her hair that goes like that. I don't like the ending part of that. That'll work. Yep, that'll definitely work. Okay, and then we'll of course put shading on her eye over there, like below her eye there. I think what we'll do is that for all of the shading that's just gonna be like darker, I'll make a separate layer that's just black, and then I'll just shade, or I'll just make the black like not as kind of like transparent. I think that'll work. Baller. Hello, Denver. Hello, Denver. Good night, Zach. Gotta go to bed now. 12 a.m. in Canada. No problem. Go ahead and get some rest, my guy. Thanks for coming by. Alrighty. And then we're gonna put some down here. Ah, more Sonic and the Black Knight. Hell yeah. Let's see. There we go. Try to make this as pretty as possible. Okay, we're gonna do this. There we go. Then we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. There we go. Make it a little bit sharper. That. There we go. Sharp. Sharp. Sharp, I say. Perfect. That's much better. Okay. Alright, now let's see. Using this as a reference. Using this as a reference. Reference? Okay. Alright, so let's do that idea now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this and we're going to make this slightly opaque, and we're going to get some like light gray. And then we're going to use our coloring pen and color in the spots that are going to be darkened. Like, for example, like that. Like this. I don't think this is a bad idea. Who knows? Maybe I'm executing it irrationally or wrong, but I'm still gonna try. Sonic Unleashed. Oh, I know what area this is too. I just don't know the name of it. I just don't remember it. Okay, like that. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's actually not too bad. I thought this was going to be way worse, but it's actually not that bad. Okay. Do you only shade with grayscale? Grayscale? What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. I'm not even joking with you. I don't know what the hell that is. Let me see. Maybe I'll make this a little lighter. Grays, blacks, and whites. Oh! Maybe. I don't know. I don't usually shade art. This is like one of the first times I'm actually doing so. Okay. Okay, yeah, that actually looks much better now. That actually looks much better now. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. That looks way better, honestly. Let's see, what does this mean? Really quick. How is your art so good? I just do my best. That's it. I do my very best, and somehow it works. My sister just told me to turn off the lights in the living room. I'll do that after I'm done here, which I will do so. I promise. Okay, okay, so front part of her hair is shaded, and then the back, of course, here is shaded as well. So this part of her hair is shaded a dark color. At least this way I don't have to worry about changing colors too many times. I didn't shade on grayscale last time. I actually like changed the color so that it looked right, but then I realized that me doing that was actually like not good for characters with like, what's it called, like fur patterns. And then I realized, oh, this is not gonna work. So now we're doing it like this, and it seems to be doing well. Okay. So now, god damn it, like a little bit of the color here is a little messed up. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, so now grab some of this. Are you responsible for any of the illustrations in your videos? It depends on the video. Most of the time, I will get someone to do the art for said video. I do not always do the art. I am not that skilled as of this point and moment. One of these days, maybe, but as of right now, no. I do not do the art for that sort of thing. I wish I could. One of these days, maybe I could. But as of right now, I do not. No. No, I do not. No. I'd have to practice for that. I use dark blues to make it a multiple layer. Makes it pop and fit. I do not know how to do that. I just kind of work with what I have. And sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. It really just depends. Alrighty, and then we'll do this. The eyebrows are above, so I'm not gonna worry about. Ah, god damn it! I didn't mean to do that. I clicked the wrong thing. I wanted erase, not the other thing. My bad. Okay, it's all good though. We fixed it. Okay, bring it a little bit over. And I'm going to grab my small chibi pin and do this little number and make it a little more straighter. Perfect. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's not terrible. We could set up a day and I'll show you. I don't mind. I mean, it'll have to be when I'm a little bit more free, but yes. Definitely. When I'm more free, definitely. I don't mind that at all. That's just another skill that I'll have under my belt once I learn it, at least. Okay, my phone's at 3%. I should be done here soon before it hits 0. And if not, then I'll just get my charger. Okay, that's the first part. And then that goes all the way around. Well, it goes behind it, so it'll actually start a little bit further down. And then here. And then with this, it'll just go down like that. At least that's how shadows work when it comes to that. When it comes to this pose specifically. Have you ever drawn Zach or Zeke yourself? I have actually. I've drawn Zeke multiple times by myself. That's how I was able to give like a general idea of how he was supposed to look. And I've drawn Zach before in the past. I don't have any of those past drawings, unfortunately, but I have done it in the past. And honestly, the drawings aren't terrible, but they're not as good as the ones that are made nowadays. His character's design was also not fully finalized at the time, but now it is. Now it's actually finalized. Alright, let's see here. Da-na-na-na-na. Also, this was a... what's it called? A... whatever of... a remix of... what's it called? A remix of... Open Your Heart. I think this remix was found in Sonic Jim's collection. It was in the options menu. You could unlock it. Literally, Sahara gets it. Multiply is a godsend. I will have to try that out. Alrighty, let's see. There we go. And then we have to get inside the eye here, go low with it, and go all the way down from here. There we go. And then go down like that. Perfect. And then we can subtract or erase this a little bit here. Perfect. And then we do this little number, get a bit of this going. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay. That does not look terrible. I think that looks pretty good. Not exactly the same as this, but you know what? Not everything has to look the same. Alright. So now let's get these little bits around her nose, her schnoggin. Should be around here. Alrighty. And then we'll get these highlights, these lighter parts on her face. There we go. We have one on her cheek. We get a couple more on her hair. There we go. We get a couple here. Add a little bit more of a color to her. There we go. Looks awesome. Thank you. Alrighty. Get another one down here. Alrighty. Down, 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 down. Okay, perfect. Alright. So now we need to start on the arms. I need to start on the arms and also do the the arms and also do the other things there. So this is the color. I think this is the same color as this part here. Or am I wrong? No, it's actually the same color as this. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it with using this color. We're going to do it using this color. And no, actually, we're going to do it the same way we were doing before. Except what we're going to do is that we're going to do a darker black. Like a darker color black, and then, or gray, whatever you want to call it, and then after that we'll make it look better. Hold on just a second. I need to get my charger before my phone dies, and if my phone dies, that would be bad. That would be very bad, actually, because then I wouldn't be able to see chat, and if I can't see chat, I can't conversate with y'all, and I can't conversate with y'all, then what is the point of me doing the stream? There'd be no point. In fact, might as well talk to a brick wall. Nobody wants to talk to a brick wall. Now, do they? I wouldn't want to talk to a brick wall. There we go. And phone connect. Perfect. Alright, phone's charging. Okay. Excuse me. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, back at it again. Alrighty, so we're going to do this little number. We're going to go down. Alright, we're going to go down. We're going to go back up. Her shoulder is kind of above, so I'm not going to worry about that. There we go. And then we're going to do this little number. There we go. That'll do it. There we go, like this. Okay, of course we gotta do a little bit going down here because of boobs, because that's how they work. We also do some going up here because, again, boobs, that's how they work. And going up the arm. Perfect. Some doing like this. And then down the arm like that. Perfect. Okay. And of course we need to get some going in the fingertips. Mostly where they are being hidden. Like the thumb here. And then we need to do the same over here. Like this. And then a bit of the palm. Bit over here. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we got that situated. Now we need to put in the light shades. So for example, this and this. Mostly in select spaces like that. So and we'll do a one here. Do one going up here. Still want to keep that diamond shape. Actually, a better idea. There we go. I'm sitting here watching Pawn Stars. When do the women show up? They don't. They don't. They don't. They don't. They honestly do not. You got the wrong type, my boy. Alrighty, there we go. And then we'll get one over here. And then we'll get some here. There we go, like a little bit of a diamond there. Alrighty, chat. I think we're almost done for the most part. Alrighty, we're gonna go down here and add this one last little diamond to her hair, give her a little bit more shade. And then I think we're gonna do kind of the same here a little bit. Just a little bit though. There we go, give her a little bit of different color variation. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Her eyes. She has a little bit of white in there. I completely forgot about that. That would have been bad. Alrighty, so we're gonna do that here in this layer. Add some white to the middle of her eyes because otherwise she'll look dead inside and we don't want that. There we go. There we go. And then we do this little number. One, two, three, four. And there we go. And there we are. We now have Macy. Macy was definitely a whole lot easier to do this time around. I don't know why. Maybe it's because her color scheme was a little bit, you know, easy. Wrong stars, bro. Jesus. Oh my god. Alright. Good. Oh, damn, man. You're still going. We're about done. We're about done. We're about done. We're about done. We're actually about done right now. I've seen the fight between Omni-Man and Bardock. I was really rooting for him. Yeah, Bardock should have won that fight. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway. But yeah, there we go. We now have Macy. So, we colored and shaded Macy all in one day. Or one stream. Nice. I think we're getting good at this. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and save this as a PNG. Alrighty. We now have every single one of them all created. We've created every single one of the main cast. Honestly, not going to lie, we did great. So, as of this point, we first started off with... Or I first started off with drawing Rory. This is a very basic drawing, not gonna lie, not too amazing or crazy or anything like that. But then afterwards, we moved on, and then we drew Jean. Got her drawn and situated. Honestly, great. Then after John was done, we went and made Ori. Ori without the hat. And then we made Ori with the hat. We did both of them at the same time. The last one, and then of course, last one today, we did Nicks. And then lastly, we did Macy. Honestly, I think we did great. We drew multiple characters. Each one, the shading and look getting better every single time. We have the full cast. Alright. Nice work, chat. We did it. We did it. We created the entire cast. This was actually really fun. I feel really accomplished after this. I feel really accomplished after doing all this. This is really fun. Alright, so all 5 are ready to go into battle. Whew, I'm not gonna lie, it took a little bit of effort, but we did it. Ori is still, or Annette is still my favorite. But Nicks is a close second, because I really like how Nicks came out. I'm surprised that Nicks came out as good as it did, because while we were drawing, I was afraid that it wasn't gonna look good, but hey, I was wrong. Oh my god, but there we go. That does it. Alright, well, I think with that being stated, I think that's gonna do it for stream today, or stream tonight. We finished them all, we did it. And now I'm going to go and sleep because I am fucking tired. So, with that being stated, thank y'all so much for coming down. Please be sure to go in the description below. Check out my friends, cast members, and artist social links to make them happy, make me happy. You guys get some amazing content as well. Pretty good trade offer in my opinion. You all know about the forums. You already know about this server in the description below. Discord server in the description below. And as always, thank y'all so much for coming down. And please be sure to have a hell of a day. Make sure you get some rest. Get a good night's sleep. And don't and just, you know, let yourself relax. Yeah. Y'all doing great. I'm proud of all y'all. Bye-bye, everyone.